Kick things off by starting the stopwatches on each phone and then jumping into the first row, where the Pixel is able to load Facebook and Starbucks at a faster rate, allowing it to take the lead as we head into Microsoft Word, where each phone is tasked with loading up the same 500-page document. And from the looks of it, the Pixel was able to do so at a significantly faster rate, with it already finishing up with Excel as the iPhone is just beginning, allowing the Pixel to pull a full app ahead very early on in the speed test. Now, I have to say, the iPhone did look slower in that Microsoft suite than it's looked in the past. I don't know if this was due to the most recent software update, but we ran multiple trials and this result was consistent. So the iPhone's dug itself in a bit of a hole, with the Pixel already working on exporting the video here in Filmora Go, while the iPhone is only just beginning to load up the video project itself, allowing the Pixel to complete 51% of it before the iPhone even starts. But with the iPhone absolutely ripping through this task, not only does it make the comeback, but it also takes the lead for the first time in this entire test. So a big comeback for the iPhone there, but the Pixel is still in this thing. While it obviously didn't do well in that video export, outside of that specific task, it performed better in most of the other apps, so there's a good chance that it can make a comeback of its own here. But then again, this is the gaming row, an area where we found that iPhones typically outperform their Android counterparts, and so far, the iPhones outperformed in both Subway Surfers and in flip diving, and it looks like it loaded Fit the Fat faster as well. So while it doesn't seem like the Pixel is going to make up any ground here in the gaming row, there is still that bottom row that's made up of the more lightweight apps, where we've seen high-end Android phones like Samsung's Galaxy S21 Ultra outperform the iPhone, so it'll be interesting to see how the Pixel does here, where at least in Spotify, it's only able to match the iPhone, but here in ESPN, it does load everything within the app at a faster rate. But with the iPhone now working on Amazon, at least here in the first lap, it's too little too late, with the iPhone clocking in a time of 1 minute and 59 seconds, with the Pixel impressively coming in just 4 seconds later. So this is a lot closer than I thought it would be. While the Pixel may not be the fastest in terms of raw power, as we saw in that video export task, it's obviously held its own here against the champ. And so far, just like the iPhone, it's keeping all of these apps open and ready to go in the background. This was actually an area where Pixel phones struggled with in the past due to Google not including enough RAM with those old Pixel phones, but with the new Pixel 6 Pro, Google gave it all the RAM that it needs, with it going toe-to-toe with what's considered to be the fastest phone in the world, which is an impressive feat given that this is Google's first phone with their own SoC. But as impressive as the performance by the Pixel here was, the fact of the matter is the iPhone still has the edge, with it finishing the test first with a total time of 2 minutes and 49 seconds, while the Pixel comes in 6 seconds later with a time of 2 minutes and 55.